Bricktopian. Hello everyone, it's Bricktopian here, and today I will be having a look at this mock I have done. This mock is based on Halloween, and it is called Ninjago City Horrors. As you can probably tell, it's not yet finished, but this is how far I've got. So on the first floor, you've got this walkway which matches up with Ninjago City sets. It's in olive green to mix it up. It's got pieces of slime or goo that have residued themselves on the actual walkway in that sort of ghostly haunted green. I don't even know what it's called, but in that unusual green colour they did in stuff like Inside. I also used one of the eyeball pieces that's a tile 1x1 tile that was used in the Inside sets. I've used loads of trans red 1x2 bricks and 1x2 plate here, and also a couple of cheese slopes in trans red to represent a blood fountain that you can see is coming through this crack in the sidewalk and then is actually coming out into the water. I've just put a dead plant there which hasn't grown. I've used teeth above the door, the white ones, the different sizes, the bigger ones and the small ones, and this is one of the prison cell doors which does open. I've used a lantern there in the trans neon green. I've added the pumpkin piece. This is the one that minifigure heads can go inside, so you can see I put a trans red head in there, just because I prefer this to the normal ones, because I like the face on it. This is on an 8 stud base plate, by the way. Two 8x16s back to back, because you don't get them anymore, but they were in the older Lego sets that they would do the 8x16s, and I've used 2 of them. Because they're harder to get, but they are really good because you can make 8 stud wide buildings. This isn't finished, like I was about to say, because obviously there's a gap there and I've got to do the roof yet, but that will be in a different part of this video hopefully. But this is how far I've got, and on this side you can see I've got some nice trans neon green window panes, which are like the door size ones, which are really nice. I've got 6 of them, so you can get quite a bit of vision in there, and it really adds to the Halloween feel by having them tinted a green colour as opposed to just being transparent. You get a bit of an idea of the interior detail. On this floor there is no interior detail yet because I haven't done anything yet, but I'm planning on putting like a little trickle of blood in there and some more skeleton maybe, and some other Halloween artifacts. But in this one you can see I've got a minifig there, which is an unusual one. I've got some extra pumpkins there. These are the normal style ones though, in orange and stacked on top of each other. And then you've got a skeleton already there behind the door, and you've got a spider on a cobweb. But you can see I've used some of these dark grey masonry bricks, the ones with the lines on, so you get some of the texture. I want to order some more so I can probably replace some of these down here. And at the back you can see I've got some really nice details too. I've got this printed 2x2 tile that is from the video themes. It's got a ghost on. I've used that just there for some decoration. And I've got a nice little 1x1 tile there from the dots theme, which says keep out. I know it's pink, which isn't ideal for this theme, but it still looks kind of cool. I made a little tombstone with a little minifigure out front, and that has also got blood coming around it to represent someone who is still perhaps crawling out of their grave. As you can see, this is another prison cell door, but this one is one of the ones that doesn't open. It's like just a wall piece one that's in the frame. And you can see there's actually a snake there in the sand green. This is from Hogwarts Castle set. And it's like coming through the gap in the bars, which I thought was quite fun. And you can see in there sort of that its tail is there. And then you can also see this is far from complete. This has got a lot of work to do. I might even change this and put a balcony here. But yeah, I'm using a lot of these like modified brick pieces with like the rock shape on. They're not the burps or the merps, but they're like these smaller rock panel pieces that have this modified shape in there, and I've used them there, and then I've used a whole load of them on this side. There's loads. There's like 2 floors worth, and they've got 4 on both floors, and that's just the Technic pins check next to modulars, and then more masonry's there. But basically, it's these are really nice, and I thought what you can do is you could put this next to a building that is quite shallow, and then it doesn't matter that this tapers in on this side because it'll be next to something really shallow, whereas this side is completely flat. On the second floor, I really like how I've done the facade of the front. I've used loads of the very smallest bone pieces in white, and I've actually attached them onto sand green clip, 1x1 clips, and then put those 1x1 clips on 1x2 sand green jumper plates. And I think it makes a really nice texture, and you can see if you look at it from the front how much depth there is there, but it just looks great because they all line up perfectly and they fit into the Lego system of 1x2 plates almost, so they don't have too much gap between each one, and it looks really nice. I've just put these windows here, one that's got the etched like sort of thatch building medieval style window pane. I don't know what they're called, but like crisscross window. And then on this one you can sort of see I've got a newspapered up window, and that's actually a piece that was used in the Stranger Things set, so I managed to get that on bricks pieces, which is nice. And yeah, and the floors are removable, so although this is very flimsy and will probably break because, like I say, I haven't finished it or anything, but you can remove the floor like that, and like I said, you can see there's not anything in there at the moment. And then this one has got a bit of detail in there. You can see there's more of them slimy green bits on the floor there, and you can also see there's the skeleton in there with the hiding behind the door in the little archway of the inverted part of the rock. You've got the spider and the web. You've got the little pumpkins in the corner, and you can see the snake a bit better. And that's all I've got in there at the moment. I will hopefully add a ladder that gets you up to the next floor, and perhaps even to the top floor, which would be fun and useful. So I haven't done that yet. And there's also a little rock in there you can sort of see down there. Not very well, but sort of in there. This is like one of them 1x1 rock bricks that has like the transparent bit inside. It's like a fossil or a crystallized rock, and I just put that in there. But yeah, but the last thing I need to say on what I've done so far with this MOC is the minifigure, which I've done, which is again temporary. I may change the design of this, but at the moment it's like a minifigure that's holding one of the big bone pieces. It's holding a chicken bone, which could represent that it's either a chicken bone or a human bone that this cannibal has eaten. It's got the dual molded black and white legs. It's got a torso with the which is from one of the ice cream vendors, I believe in some set. I can't remember what. And it's got the striped blue and white shirt, and it's got a bow tie in red. And then it's got the chef's hat, which is like the original standard style. And then the head is got like the scary teeth on, and it has no eyes on this figure. There is also no alternative face. And I just think this figure is really weird, especially the head, and creepy, and it's perfect for Halloween. Although I think I could improve on the torso possibly for this figure, which I may do at some point. But it is supposed to be like a chef that's like a cannibal chef, basically. But you get the idea. But anyway, I hope I finish the rest of this MOC at some point, because it would be fun to finish it. And then my favourite part about this whole MOC is either the blood fountain that goes through and under the walkway, or I quite like the teeth around the door as well. I think it's quite fun. But yeah, and these windows turn out really nice in this colour. I managed to get most of this stuff from Bricks and Pieces, which was good. And some bits I got from eBay. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And see you again in the next part. Goodbye.